Today's Extra.
Hello and welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show. I'm Jack Smith, joined by Eric Beattie for the Manager's Show, an interim manager after Sheets stepped aside a couple of games ago. Eric, how did you process your first game as Chatham's manager yesterday?
It was fun. I had to shift thought process a little bit. I've just been dialed in on pitchers and when they need to come in, when they need to come out, and kind of shifting gears a little bit toward the whole team. So, but I'm used to it. I've been managing for 15 years, so it's a little different, but it's good.
What are some challenges that pop up during that mental shift?
I don't know if anything specific. I think just trying to shift in such a short time period and put the team in the best position to win and perform well.
You've seen a lot of new pitchers come in since the draft and since some guys have hit innings limits. Who stood out to you so far from some of the new pitchers you've added in the last couple of weeks?
Well, I mean, I think you got to start with Garrett Helsel. I mean, that guy went out there and had 10 punch outs in 6 innings, missed a lot of bats, induced a lot of swing and miss his first outing, and then Hardy threw well last night. They're all coming in and coming in late and doing a good job. I think we could do a little bit better at just attacking hitters. I think I want to stress these guys over and over, just coming out here to the Cape Cod League and not trying to do too much and not trying to give hitters too much credit, and pitching with a lot of confidence and believing in themselves, because this league definitely has a lot of prestige behind it, and guys think they got to step up and do a little bit more, and a little bit more isn't always necessary.
When did you develop that approach as a pitching coach?
Well, I think I developed that a long time ago as a player, and just kind of carried that into coaching. I think this game is built for pitchers to succeed. It's really hard to hit a baseball, and these guys have great arms and are really good at what they're doing. So they don't always need to do more than what they're able to do.
Have you been satisfied with how some of these new pitchers have adopted that mentality in their first couple outings?
Yeah, I have. I think they're starting to buy into that thought process. Again, it's always easy for guys, competitors who want to be even better competitors, to try to always do a little bit more. And again, as a pitcher in baseball, it's set up for us to succeed if we just stay within ourselves and execute our pitches.
Obviously, you have a pitching background, but now that you're the manager, how involved are you with the hitters?
Minimally right now. That's probably one of the bigger challenges. Is I've spent more time in the bullpen this season than I ever have before in any team that I've coached, and with that has made me spend less time in the dugout with the hitters. So, but I love to talk to hitters through games, through BP, and because in talking to hitters, you can learn how to be a better pitcher, and you just learn more about the game. So I would say naturally the more time that I've spent down in the bullpen than I ever have has cost a little bit of my relationships and talks with the hitters, but the last couple days I've tried to spend a lot more time with those guys.
Who are you relying on to maybe keep the hitters in check and give them advice when you have to focus on pitching?
Yeah, we talked a little bit today about just making adjustments. There's good pitchers in this league, and if they're getting you out the same way at bat after at bat or pitch after pitch, they're not going to make adjustments until you make them. So that's kind of what I've talked to them about very a little bit today. But Ramon does a fantastic job. We've got Drew Guffey and Jay Vincent, and they do a really good job, and they have a lot of talks with the hitters. So those guys are doing what we need them to do.
On the field, what's your biggest point of emphasis for this group over the final 8 games of the regular season?
Yeah, just continuing to play really hard and play good baseball. Again, make adjustments and play a whole 9 innings. Last night we lost tempo of the game in the 4th, 5th inning, and they scored 7 runs, and and that was the difference in the game. If you take those 25 to 30 minutes away, we played a really good baseball game. So playing with full focus for 9 innings every single night, it's challenging, but it's doable, and that's what we're trying to get the guys to buy into.
How'd you see the guys respond to their first game without Sheets in the dugout?
They were good. We talked about it yesterday. They were concerned, just concerned for Sheets. Everybody loves Sheets, so there was some concern there. But we came in today, a lot of smiles on faces, and some good BP we just had. So I think we're going to get right back on track.
Before we let you go, it looked like you guys got a new shipment in of Louisville Slugger bass today. What went into that?
Yeah, so Sheets had that lined up from a couple months ago, and yeah, some guys came in from Louisville Slugger from Louisville, Kentucky, and brought us 24 bats, and we were able to demo them. He put on a nice 30-minute presentation for the guys and educated us on the wood and where it comes from and how it's made. And then he let them take some really nice big league wood home. So I think the hitters are excited tonight. Hopefully it comes out in their play.
A pretty good science and history lesson with those bats.
Yeah. I learned a lot today.
And hopefully how to miss them as a pitcher.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you miss them or break them, things are going your way as a pitcher.
Chatham tries to get back in the win column here, back at Veterans Field ahead of the All-Star game today against YD. Eric, thank you for the time.
You got it.